Hey, what's up, guys? Jord here. Just wanted to make a little birthday video. Today I turned 39. It's crazy, but it's amazing. It's beautiful. And I know that, online stuff and social media and whatever is more about like, puppies and like, muffins and kittens and like, not personal matters. But I also feel that I kind of just want to change that. Not that I'm going to change the internet, but more just for me. Like, I don't care what happens, but just to be authentic. Yeah, I just wanted to sort of be vulnerable and to tell you a little bit of my story and not to talk about me the whole night, but like at the same time, like maybe you might understand me a little bit more than prior to this video. So I was thinking a lot today about, like reminiscing and reflecting, like most of us do, when it comes to your birthday and, where have you been and where are you going and, how's your year been, that kind of thing. Right. But at the same time, I just wanted to sort of just tell you where I came from. Like, who am I? Like, just for those of you who don't know, like, I'm a Reiki healer and a hands-on healer and a counselor. But why did I come into this lane? How did I get here? I think that's a reasonable question. And I just want to be real. I don't, I don't want to thin it out. I just want to be like for real. So moving forward, I was straight up born into a cult, like born into one. Like I didn't have a choice. I was just you're raised into one. What I mean by cult is everyone gets all scared about cult, like the term cult. Like, oh my gosh, like what is it? Like everyone's like slashing goats' throats and like spilling it into cauldrons and channeling, high deities. No, that's not what I mean. It's a Bible cult. It was a Bible cult that was amazing, actually. It taught me everything that I know. It was high levels of truth with an extremely poisonous environment, which probably if anyone you've ever met that's been in that, they might actually resonate. But the reason why I'm being vulnerable here is because I want to tell people like why this is important or why I'm coming from the place that I do. So coming from a place of a kind of a doomsday style, cult that is about the end of the world. It's about like, oh my God, like, and it's a Bible thing, it wasn't like, from a different source. And I resonated with it a lot. I learned a lot. I respected it. Like the level of wisdom and truth was off the charts, but at the same time, it was really, really damaging. So I'm just going to be honest here, like put both of them into the pie. And I was abused sexually, like in the cult. And yeah, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like be real. Like there's like 70% of all people have had some form of abuse, whether it be physical, mental, sexual. In my case, it was sexual. Like, sure, I admit it. I put my hand up. I want to be honest about it. And I want to be a beacon for people to also be honest that maybe that happened to you. And maybe that happened to more than just you. Maybe it was your family members. Maybe it was your uncle. Maybe it was whatever. But the point is being honest about who you are is far more important than what happened to you. Just if you want to have my 2 cents. But that being said, like after the abuse that I took and the difficulty that instantly threw me out of not having a childhood, at 8, 9, 10 years old, like, because I'm now thinking about like adult thoughts and adult feelings, from then on. Yeah, was my childhood over? Yep. Yeah, it was. Like, and I would admit that to any therapist, but at the same time, like, understanding that and accepting that is powerful. And it's not about how bad I had it or how bad you have it or how bad someone else had it. It's the fact that you acknowledge it. It's the fact that you express it. That's what's powerful. So in a vulnerable place, that I'm coming from right now, like at the same time, I feel like that's an element of power. Like that's an element of saying no. Like this is who I am, and this is what I learned from, and I'm grateful for what I've learned. I'm grateful for who I am now because of it. That being said, moving into that kind of a place, probably for the about 23 years, I really didn't have a choice, and I slowly moved out of it. Now, don't get me wrong, like the people that were in it, this is way back now, the best people I've ever met, like the best people I will ever meet, like legendary people. It's not about everyone was evil and all these like kind of like the tabloids about something. Like I'm saying, I want to take the chicken and also leave the bones, and also give honor to where honor's due. Is everything evil all the time? No. Is there really bad things that happen? Yeah. So accept it. I'm accepting it. I appreciate it, and I'm grateful that I came from it, so I can learn from it and hopefully help other people. And that's where I'm leading to. So, based on my personal trauma, I wanted to create a space, honestly, for myself to heal from my own abuse, and from my own, like, look, some people, I'm so excited. Some people are really good about, going to therapy, and that works for them by just recreating their own trauma in front of somebody else, and that's freeing. Those are great for people that are mental, or that are intellectual, or that use the left brain extremely well, and they can process it. And it's wonderful for them, and I'm so grateful that we have that to help and heal people. But I'm not that way. I just, talking about stuff over and over again doesn't empower me. Like, I need to do something with it. I need to move energy. I need to go somewhere with it. And that's why I'm kind of making this video, this to like show that there's another way. And at the same time, be honest about it. So, yeah, so I wanted to create an environment for myself to heal. A healing center for myself to heal. And it was created. And it was beautiful. And it is beautiful. And it caused me to deal with the devastation that I didn't know what to do with, that I didn't have support with, that kind of honestly nobody really helped me with. But that's okay, because it's within us to heal ourselves. So if I can create an environment to heal me, maybe that'll help other people to heal them. And that was my motive for everything. That I can heal myself and then heal other healers, and then at the same time, then eventually heal like the common man. And what I mean by healers is people who are weak, people who are looking to find out more about life than 9 to 5, more about life than the 401k, more about life than just success, more about life than just happiness. Like, what about complete and utter like fulfillment? Like, that's what I mean by healer. And not to be all like high and fluting, like I know everything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I think it's important to be real with what's shitty and what's bad for you and what's difficult and what's hurtful and what you shouldn't say online or what you shouldn't say to other people because it's too sensitive. I just want to say, like, why? Why? Let's be sensitive together. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. And then shut this off. Shut this off now. Like, just get rid of it. But if it resonates, then why wouldn't this be a good thing? Not just me. I'm talking about myself. I'm saying, like, for everybody to express their own vulnerabilities, because it's such a place of power. It's a place of power to release, to express yourself. And not just because you said it, not just because you like reenacted it, but because you've moved past it. And that's what I'm saying. So is that one of the reasons, absolutely, why I wanted to create a healing center for myself, selfishly? Yes, absolutely. I was abused. I need help. I want to get help from professionals. And I got it. And it helped me tremendously, and I want to give that to somebody else. And that's what I'm saying today. Whatever you have that's difficult and that's awkward, and you probably shouldn't say to other people because shame on you, like, you don't do that way. Like, fuck that. Like, you should be yourself. And if you can get help in any way, shape, or form, you should simply get it. Whether that be through energy work, whether that be through counsel, whether that be through a best friend, whether that be through getting a good meal with like your family, whether that be through personal development and getting rid of your own demons. Like, it doesn't matter. But what does matter is that you're honest about your own sensitivity and my own sensitivity. And I'm putting my own self on the line here. So I wanted to make a video to just express that, to say, yeah, things are difficult. And yeah, I don't have all the answers. And yeah, I need healing too. And I'm fully vulnerable and I accept that. And I just wanted to record that. I wanted to just say that. And I hope that helps somebody else. Thanks.